Good afternoon, this is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to track a wide area of messy weather for the west coast as we're watching a low pressure center make its way towards the land. We're seeing a lot of moisture feeding in from the Pacific, and of course all of that ends up in the form of rain and higher elevation snowfall. So we're seeing several more inches of rainfall likely for the rest of today, and this wet pattern is going to just continue over the next several days, even into next week. We're looking for storm after storm to keep impacting the west coast. Otherwise, we're seeing pretty pleasant conditions for the center of the country. We've got some high pressure still built in here, keeping things nice and dry. We are seeing some scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two from about East Texas through Louisiana and along the Gulf Coast this afternoon, and that's thanks to some Gulf moisture that's really making its way in and just helping to fire up some of that activity, but we're not looking for anything in the way of severe weather for the rest of today. Otherwise, the only other activity that we have to talk about is some snowfall still happening up into the northeast, and that's because we're continuing to see that northwesterly flow around a low pressure area up into Canada. This is going to continue through the day as well, but again, not a ton of activity is expected, just a little bit snowy out there from time to time, and not a ton of accumulation is in store for you. Here's a look at the precipitation expected for the next 3 days, and notice the bullseye continuing over the state of California, where we're still going to see several more inches of rain before the weekend is over. Now keep in mind, flooding is a huge concern and a very large possibility for the state of California over the next few days as we continue to see system after system making its way toward the coast, especially Southern California, where we do have the possibility of landslides, mudslides, flash flooding, all of those dangerous things that could accompany these storm systems as they keep making their way on through. Now, not only California will be seeing some pretty heavy rainfall, but East Texas got a nice little bullseye over you guys as well. Heading into this weekend, we'll see some more rainfall starting to fire up where we could be experiencing several inches. Again, this is over the next 72 hours. Here's a look at the future radar and what to expect for the rest of this afternoon and tonight. We are going to continue to see some activity down into the southeast, again with that moisture pumping in from the Gulf of Mexico. We will see some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms, but overall we're not looking for anything in the way of severe activity. Otherwise, we're just going to continue watching all of this mess make its way through the western United States. We're watching a low pressure system making its way through the region for this afternoon, but then heading into this weekend, we'll watch yet another system make its way onto the coastline. So we're still looking for several more inches of rainfall, higher elevation snow, especially for the Sierra Nevadas over the next day or so. And then eventually, with that next system that comes in, we'll see some of that precipitation start to spread northward back into the Pacific Northwest as well. As always, you can receive more of your weather information on our Facebook page as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great weekend.